What's YouTube, it's your boy ATK React by another reaction, and today we're about to react to a DerekFDB video and see what he's talking about. But I did see all y'all comment on the last video saying the requests, and trust, we about to start knocking those out. I appreciate everybody comment down below, man. Keep commenting and let me know what y'all want to see. But for the time being, we finna get into this video right here. So if y'all not sub that sub button, that like button, and hit the notification bell so I know when I post. But let's get to it. All right, y'all, this is DerekFDB. Characters that deserve better too. I didn't see number one, so if y'all want to watch number one as well, comment down below. But let's get to it.
TV shows, movies, and especially in real life.
Doom 2, my favorite movie of all time. I just seen it twice now. I seen it yesterday for the second time. It's a great movie. I ain't see it. Y'all gotta see it, bro.
There are people, characters that go through things that make you feel bad for them. Things that make you think, man,
what did he do to make them mad?
They will be doing characters that deserve better. Part 2.
I didn't see the first one. I gotta watch the first one
to determine which character truly had it the worst. Could be they had a sad backstory. Could be they're a complete loser. Or worst of all, they could just be
Aquaman. I don't like Aquaman. I don't like him.
I feel so sorry for this man. I know everyone says it, but it's true. Aquaman has got to have the weakest and worst set of superpowers I've seen ever. Literally, big wheel clears. I mean, breathing underwater. You know, I guess that's pretty cool. But communicating with fish, how would that really be of use to me? Because I could already imagine.
I mean, he can't start a tsunami. I'm pretty sure. That's kind of tough though. That would be pretty bad.
Be a negative. Imagine I'm at Red Lobster chilling, eating my food, my chicken sandwich, and all I hear over at the table next to me is a freaking lobster yelling at me. That sucks.
That's my brother.
I ain't do nothing. I mainly came here for the biscuits. This man's powers are the stem of all his struggles. He's better off not having them. Even the fact that he's in the Justice League is overall a negative. And you might be thinking, why? How? Well, the Justice League is made up of multiple superheroes. One who's practically
invincible.
Another one can run faster in the speed of light. And even the one without powers is rich, so he can practically do whatever he wants. You're probably still wondering, how is that a bad thing, Derek? It sounds like he has some cool friends around him.
He outshined.
Do you know how hard it is to look cool with competition like that? This man's meet and greets must be dry as
free water is crazy.
Only people showing up are probably SpongeBob, Nemo, that one fish from Shark Tales. The rest of his fans are somewhere on a random beach flopping, just trying to get to the Comic-Con. You really gotta feel bad for this dude. Even on a day like Halloween, where people be dressing up as literally anything,
I don't see Aquaman.
To see someone dressed as Aquaman. I'm actually convinced it's never been done before. But you guys can try. Go ahead, try. Try and remember a time you were trick-or-treating or you were at school during Halloween and you saw someone dressed as Aquaman. I'm almost 1000% sure you didn't. And if you did, the person you saw was blind. He ain't know any better. But even though Aquaman's powers really suck, he still has friends and
he can box a little bit.
A fan base who cares about him and respects him. I can't say the same thing about Meg from Family Guy.
Bro, Meg is done there, but I never seen an Aquaman comic, so I know he can start like tsunamis like that. But comment down below some of his real powers like that, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, I don't rock with you like that.
Meg has 0 people in her life who care about her. No exaggeration.
Her dad.
Well, most of us have a loving family, you know, brothers, sisters, parents, or single parent for some of us. Meg's family has to hate her. They're literally her biggest enemies. Of the 419 episodes of Family Guy, Max, 419? There's like 22 where she gets treated like a human being. She literally has a 5% win rate. The rest of that 95% is her getting dogged. People making fun of her. People neglecting her. People farting on her. People punching her. People throwing stuff at her. People farting on her again. Meg Griffin might be the oldest, but she has the life of a middle child. It's messed up, man. It's messed up. The worst of her family, though, by far, is her dad. Because he be doing so much messed up stuff to her, unprovoked. Meg and Peter will be in the living room sitting, just having a civilized convo. And then he'll just grab her face and fart on her. You know what it is to be in the comfort of your own home, fearing that someone's gonna come in your room and fart on you? That's a different type of PTSD. My favorite scene of Meg getting bullied, though, is it's messed up, but it's hilarious. It's this one episode where Peter and his family are eating dinner. You know, it's a normal day.
Okay, Brawley, what the heck? Why he look like that right there? I don't know this episode.
Stay calm. Peter looking a little more swole than usual. Things aren't too out of the ordinary. And Lois is like,
Peter, can you pass the potato?
Ah, damn it, Meg!
Meg has it rough.
Yeah, the Roy Rage.
She has it rough. But at least she has that good 5% to bank on. Cause I definitely cannot say the same for future Gohan. Forget the 5%.
That's my
After the
guy.
age of 5, this man never saw a peaceful moment in his life again.
That's my guy,
just straight
though, bro.
Fighting to survive. Future Gohan is from Future Trunks' timeline, where his dad got packed up by a heart virus, all his friends got eviscerated by the androids, and he was forced to be the sole defender of Earth, while at the same time helping Bulma raise Trunks. Do y'all know what
Just know, Gohan and Bulma
it is
That was his stepdad.
13 years straight by the same two people. Like, just think about that. Think. You could have a baby, raise the baby, put that same baby through kindergarten, put that same baby through elementary school, and by the time that kid was going to middle school, Gohan would have still been getting jumped for another 2 years. This is sad. That's why he would try so hard to make Trunks stronger. But Trunks was like 13. He couldn't get there. Messed up part is that he didn't even need Trunks to be stronger than the androids. He needed Trunks to be as strong as 1, so he wouldn't get jumped anymore. This ain't fair, man. It's not fair at all. This man is like 2018 LeBron looking for some help. All he needs is some help. And all he got is
one job, bro.
A washed up J.R. Smith and a rookie Colin Sexton. Like, what are y'all doing out here? In the end, he ended up getting packed up just like his dad and his friends. So apple didn't fall far from the tree. Left in a pool of his blood, sweat, and tears. Just for Colin Sexton to finally decide he wants to go Super Saiyan. Okay, sure.
Now you want to help him.
Gohan's death led to one of the coolest getbacks in anime history.
It did.
Probably the coolest. And hey, there was one positive in his life. I'm sure him and Bulma got some training done on their own, if you get what I'm saying. But somebody like Jesse Pinkman, that dude had zero positives after
I've never seen Breaking Bad.
Everything good in his life eventually got ruined. So it didn't even matter. If you haven't watched Breaking Bad, I highly recommend you do. It'll really.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna skip this part, bro. I'm gonna watch Breaking Bad. I don't want to spoil it, so I gotta skip it. I'm sorry, I gotta skip it. I had to skip it, bro. I'm sorry. I know I'm messing the video up, man. I know. But I want to watch Breaking Bad, and I don't want to spoil it, so we're gonna see right here.
Come on, it wasn't that long. The final person I want to talk about has been getting cooked, roasted, made fun of.
He had Bulma for a second, though.
Decades. And that's Yamcha from Dragon Ball Z. Yamcha has to be in the top 5 most bullied men in history. This man is seen as a...
I used to think Yamcha was so cool when I was a kid, and then I just kept watching him take L. And then we stopped seeing him for a little. I was like,
loser in every corner of the internet. Every thread on Twitter.
He's supposed to be
every
cool,
post
bro.
on Reddit. Every story on IG. Mentioning this man is more than likely calling him a loser. That's just facts. And the crazy part is, he's not even a loser. He's actually really cool.
I was saying.
At least he used to be. Because in OG Dragon Ball, Yamcha was this cool desert man that was scared of women, but can hang with Goku in a fight. And he may have been 12, but that's a big deal considering who Goku is now. And I'm not going to sit up here and act like Yamcha remained this cool guy the entirety of Dragon Ball, because he didn't. But he still had his cool fights. He was at least top 10 strongest in the verse at that time. And he was dating Bulma. She's practically Jeff Bezos with a blue wig on. So he was winning. Back then, someone could have actually said the words, Yamcha is my favorite character, and there would have been no pushback. No laughter, no slurs thrown at you, nothing. By the time Dragon Ball ended, Yamcha's life was looking good. Then Dragon Ball Z started, bro. Dragon Ball Z was the beginning of the end for Yamcha. And it all really begins with the Saiyan Saga. First thing we find out about Yamcha is that over the time skip, him and Bulma broke up. I know. So his net worth went from that Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Jay-Z kind of range to more of a high school janitor kind of range. But being broke will be the least of Yamcha's concerns to come. Because when the Saiyans officially touch down, Yamcha's life takes a turn for the worst. Literally. He died.
I would say literally. It was
supposed to be a super serious and sad moment in the series because, you know, the guy just died. He's the first one to die in combat. To a Brussels sprout with arms. Completely got ruined because Yamcha decided to hit this pose on the way out. This death pose on its own solidified Yamcha as the butt of the joke for the rest of the franchise.
It's literally iconic.
Got turned into a meme everywhere. Really, the only person hanging with him in terms of getting clowned from Dragon Ball is my GOAT, Vegeta. And even then, he eventually gets to take a lot of L's. You'll see in a second. And you would think it couldn't get any worse than this, but it does. After spending a few months dead, Yamcha, Tien, and Chaozu finally get to come back to life after the whole Namek saga. Great, yippee, they got some training in. Things ought to be fun when they come back. But by the time they do come back, they have been power crept completely. I won't lie, Little Green is putting up more numbers than them right now. And to make things worse, Vegeta, the dude who was indirectly responsible for Yamcha's death, is now supposed to be the homeboy.
Not only that,
this is nuts. This isn't something minuscule like he ain't pay him back or something. He murked him. But I will say on the bright side, him and Bulma got back together. Yo, that network.
Wait, they did at this point?
But that doesn't last very long. Because we come to find out, Vegeta, the same dude indirectly responsible for Yamcha's death, now gets to live with his girl.
Take Bulma,
I know how that goes. This is actually so unfair to Yamcha, especially because him and Bulma breaking up initially was some baloney. Future Trunks tells us the reason they broke up is because Bulma got tired of Yamcha's unfaithfulness.
Ooh.
Unfaithfulness? You talk about Yamcha? Aside from the fact that
Wow,
Vegeta has
Yamcha.
several accounts of genocide under his belt, which is objectively worse, you mean
Not
to tell me
objectively, but-
Yamcha, the man who was too scared to even be around women,
He got
cheated?
the hose.
This is baloney.
Okay.
Even some of the
Okay,
cast
Yamcha.
members don't think Yamcha would have done this. I'm not believing Trunks. I'm sorry. Maybe your Yamcha was like that, but our Yamcha
Yeah.
had no game.
He was
Hella
scared of
motion,
the
but
hoes.
zero Riz. My theory is that Bulma just wanted to say it. Because not only did she try to Riz up her own son the second she saw him go Super Saiyan, but even before that on Namek, she said she thought she missed the opportunity to get with Goku. So when she saw
Wow.
Vegeta, you already know what time it was. It's either that or Toriyama just wanted to make Trunks, which is a fair
Yeah.
trade-off, I can't lie. By the time Super came around,
It
Yamcha
was
got
worth it.
fisted by the androids, benched for the Majin Buu saga till Kid Buu decided he was enjoying his retirement a little too much, and then he got benched again for the Tournament of Power after practically begging to be
good
a part of the
reason.
team. I am so sorry, Yamcha. The only two good things that Yamcha got going for him are Powar and his baseball career. And clearly the second one isn't going that well, because look at where they got him living in Super. Green walls, cracks
Cracked
all over
walls?
them, probably got
I didn't even
popcorn
remember this
ceilings. They got
part.
my man Yamcha living in the projects. Yamcha
He
is
in
the worst.
BK?
There's no argument about it. Gohan's 13-year struggle and
What?
eventual demise versus the androids doesn't compare. Jesse's addiction, hardship, and abuse-filled life doesn't compare. And May
Damn.
getting constantly bullied, shot, farted on, punched, and humiliated by the people she loves the most doesn't compare. Really, the only person coming close to Yamcha's suffering is Aquaman. Does
That's
man
not right, bro.
do his powers suck? And moral
Can't
of
imagine
the
you basically
story,
that lobster.
Damn it,
That
Meg!
lobster. Damn, bro. Characters who deserve better. John Walker from the Falcon. I don't even know what that is. Make sure I go to the DerekFDB page and hit that sub button over there. Bro, the thing with Yamcha is I used to think he was so cool, bro. This man had drip. He was scared of the hoes back then. I ain't gonna lie. I looked at him a little weird for that, but I still thought he was cool. I like that one movie he do a little ball. He'd be like, shh, shh, shh. That's tough, but he fell off, bro. And then when he started falling off in Dragon Ball Z, it didn't stop. It just kept going downhill, but it was literally straight downhill. Like, it has not been one uphill thing about Yamcha since the start of Dragon Ball Z. He died, lost his girl. They benched him. He got benched. He literally got benched. They said you're not hitting the field no more, bro. I'm sorry, bro. It's not right. He was gonna be one of the coldest characters in my. I swear, Yamcha was tough. Even Krillin got shine in Dragon Ball Super. Krillin was boxing with Super Saiyan Goku. With the blue hair, he was boxing with him. There's not much I can say about Yamcha though. But this was a 5 deal. Let me know down below if y'all enjoyed it. If y'all watching, if y'all not subbed to my game channel, go to my game channel, hit that sub button over there, bro. Hey, fire video. But it's your boy ATK Reacts. Let me know what y'all see next, and we out of here.